Okay, I have this nicely fastened. You can see like this is kind of cute on the head. This part here, I think this is too loose. That should do it. There, make it bulge up like this. And I got these eyes. Found this eyes. Actually, I bought a box of variety of eyes. This one has can you see? I'm not sure. Can you see this is it's this black eye is surrounded by a circle of kind of see-through plastic. It makes the eyes kind of I can't say shine. This looks kind of cute for a fish, especially a goldfish. So I'm gonna put one eye here and one eye here. Follow this part here. So that's why I have to sew this first before I put the eye. And so happen this magic circle here. It looks exactly like the mouth, which is actually unintentionally. This looks kind of cute. Oh, look at that. Okay, I think that is about right. This is about the right spot. It's about one space from this mouth, and this is one space from this mouth. It looks kind of cute. So once if you find that it's at the right spot, I'm gonna lock it. This is my lock. It's a safety eyes. So you just push it to the back. You just make sure this is the right spot. It's not like it's hopefully it does not look like it's crooked. So here I'm going to just lock it in. You can hear a click click sound. And I will continue with the body. Okay, now let's continue with row 10. Row 10, we're gonna start our decrease. The first stitch is we're gonna do 2 single crochet followed by a decrease. So this is 1 single crochet. I'm gonna add a marker here as the first stitch. This is 1 single crochet. Since I have a patch of white here, I might as well change it to white before I do my decrease. So this is the cheat way, the best way to do changing of colors. We avoid all the decrease or increase when we want to change color. So that's why I say it's best that you change color except when you like. You feel that you're comfortable to change color now, go ahead. So get rid of this bubble. Okay, so I have 1 stitch, 2 stitch, 1 single crochet, 2 single crochet followed by a decrease. So normally I do decrease. I will take the front loop from the first stitch and the back loop from the second stitch. I'll pull up a loop and I'll continue to do my single crochet. So this way I had just made these 2 stitch become 1. So this is single crochet, decrease, 1 set. You're going to do 6 sets of this. So 1 single crochet, 2 single crochet. So better change color before I do my decrease. When you pull this, make sure you hold on to that yarn. Wait, 1 2 decrease, 1 2. Oh, this should be a decrease. 1 2 decrease, 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 and the last set, 1 2 decrease. So if you're just doing your fish in one color, so there's no issue, you just do 1 2 increase. So this row you should have 18 stitches. And now row 11, you just do single crochet all around, no increase or decrease. So this row, when you change color, is the best, because there's no increase or decrease, so you can change color any time you like. So remember to pull this. So it depends where is your white. So happen I have a patch of white here, I might as well, make it a bigger patch. And this side no white, so I just let it be. So you just do one row of single crochet all around, and you should have 18 stitches. Okay, now row 12, another row of decrease. I need to do one single crochet followed by a decrease. So I think I might as well change color now. Let's see. Single crochet. This is my first stitch. Better add a marker on your first stitch in case anything goes wrong. We can start from here and don't have to redo the whole fish. So this is one single crochet followed by a decrease. One single crochet, decrease, one single crochet. So now this is the time I'm going to change my color. So this is one single crochet, decrease, oops, it's kind of difficult to hold, one single crochet, decrease, one single crochet, decrease, one single crochet, decrease. So I should have 6 sets of this. So now if you're lazy to change color, just do the whole thing in orange and leave this patch like this. It's okay, it's fine. So now row 12, we should have 12 stitches. Now we're going to do row 13. So before I do row 13, it's best that I add some stuffing now because the hole is getting smaller. It'll be quite difficult to add more stuffing later. So I add now. I plumb up this part here, leave a bit of a space. So when I do my row 13, I still have a small hole there to add a little bit more stuffing for this part here. Okay, I have add some stuffing here. You can see I add some stuffing, plump up the front part here. Make sure you plump up the front part because later it's gonna be difficult to add more stuffing to the front. And one more thing, I am going to cut this yarn because I do not want any white yarn anymore. So this white yarn, I'm just gonna hide it inside because now we're going to do the last decrease, which makes the hole kind of smaller and quite difficult to change color. So this is my cheat way of changing color. So now the last row, no changing of colors. I mean, when you get to choose when to change color, it's either you take up the challenge, you do the changing of color until the very end, even until the tail. It's okay. And for the sake of beginners, I would think that the changing color stops now. And now I'm going to go to the last decrease row. Last decrease row, same thing. I'm going to, oh yes, for beginners, after you do your two together, a lot of beginners would think that this is your next stitch. Actually, this is not your next stitch. This is your next stitch. This is taken just now, the front loop and the back loop. So this is taken. If you can't see, because before you start to do your stitch, you can see nicely that this is single crochet, decrease, single crochet, decrease, single crochet, decrease, single crochet, decrease, very clearly. Once you are here, I'm not sure, maybe some of you can't really see where is your next stitch. So if you have that problem, you might need to add marker all around, which is kind of difficult because this fish is kind of small. You're going to add marker all around to mark where is your decrease stage. That'll be quite difficult. Maybe you just practice, or you put your hand here. I mean, now you have done your single crochet. We're going to do a single crochet followed by a decrease. So let me show you another way. So I do this decrease. So after I do my decrease, I put my finger here so that I know this next stitch. This is the next stitch for my next single crochet. So single crochet, and you do a decrease. Oops. Oosh, it's kind of difficult. Wait. Oh, that's better. Do a decrease. Single crochet. Decrease. So you should only have 4 sets. Single crochet, decrease. And you should have 8 stitches here. These are 8 stitches. It's where I'm going to attach the tail. The tail, I am going to do it separately and sew it on here. So before I sew the tail, I am going to add more stuffing, but not now. So now, okay, since I am already here, I'm going to do the top fin here. So based on this head here, depending where your head is, mine is here, you can slip stitch your way to that part. Like for example, if the bulging part is here, you slip stitch all the way here, because now we're going to do the top fin. Okay, this looks like the middle to me. You do this, you do single crochet, oops, single crochet. Does it look like the middle? I hope so. You do 2 single crochet, yarn over, then you're gonna do 2 double crochet, then the fin go higher, oops, and you do 2 to 3 double crochet depending. Let's do 2 first. There. I think maybe I should do 1 more double crochet. Make this fin part look longer. Then you have the tail here. If you think this is too short, you can also do treble crochet to make it higher. I guess this should be it. Let's see. I think goldfish most important is the tail, right? Here and the side here is not that, just my guess. So here I'm gonna chain 3 or chain 2. Then I am going to cut the yarn, leave a bit of the tail. I am going to sew it back into here. Make sure it comes out at places where it's yellow, not on the white spot. And this is how I lock it. Now this is how the fin look like. Cute little fin here, I guess. So here, in order to lock it, just make 1 stitch, follow back this single crochet stitch wherever it is. Don't pull too tight. Make it look like as if it's just another single crochet, and make it go around everywhere. Anyway, it's too short to go anywhere. Everywhere, sorry. So you just make 1 stitch here. Make sure it's not too tight. Now you can see this stitch there. And this tiny part here, you just hide it inside the head. And there we have our cute fish fin. And now there's 2 more here. Okay, so actually goldfish has 5 fins. You should have 1 on top here, 2 smaller one in front, and 2 longer one at the back before you come to the tail. So now I'm going to do the smaller fin. Let's see, maybe here, 1 here and 1 here. Is it 2 front? Maybe here, 1 here and 1 here, and then the other 2 is at the back here. I will just do somewhere here. Oops, I think I'll do on the yellow part. Oh, there's a yellow part here as well. Good. Okay, so you're gonna poke your hook right through. You leave this tail slightly longer. We can hide it inside later. You pull up a loop. You make a knot. This is your knot. Then you're gonna chain 2. 1, 2, and I'm going to do a double crochet right in the same stitch here. Double crochet right in this same stitch here. Double crochet, then you chain one, and you do a picot. This is called a picot. You go to this, the top of this double crochet, and you do a slip stitch all the way to this stitch. Then I'm going to chain two, and I'm going to slip stitch back here like this. Let's see. So now this cute fella has a tiny fin here. So we're gonna make one more over this side. So here, this part here, I'm gonna cut the yarn. You can bring over this side, and I'll just tie a knot. After you tie the knot, do not cut it away. It's dangerous to cut it away. It will come off. Just hide it inside. Push this and hide it inside. Like this. Then you got one tiny fin here. Now I'm gonna make one more over this side. So this part here, same thing. Find a place to hide it. Do not cut until the very end. And maybe I can just, you can do this as well. You put it through, make it go through any of the yellow parts like this. And it comes out here. That's how I hide my yarn. There. And this one here, you just hide it inside. So we are done with one. I'm going to do another one right here. Okay, I'm done with the two shorter fin. So now I'm going to do the two longer one at the back. So I think I'll do it here and here, one here and one here, not too close together, but it's way inner than this two. This is further and this is on the inside. So I'm gonna do it here, I guess. Well, anyway, there's no wrong or right to this. This is just art. You know, like caricature, cartoon. Okay, you make a knot. After you make a knot, you're going to chain three. 1, 2, 3. After the chain three, we're going to do treble. So you're going to yarn over twice. You put through this same hole here and do a treble. Yarn over twice, you do another treble here. Like this. And this part here, it looks longer. So here, I'm going to leave a slightly longer tail. That's something I need to do. Pull off this. Because this is a treble, oops. Because this is a treble, you can actually see the holes here. So what I'm going to do is this tip here. So it's going to shake like this. I am going to make it go through this, like this. Make it go through these stitches. Maybe I should get a needle instead of a tapestry needle. Here, do not pull too tight because you want that shape. And here, you do it one more time. So that the fin won't open up and can see the hole. There. So at least now it looks way better. Right? Then when you reach the bottom here, just tie a knot with this one. And again, hide it inside. There. And you do one more over here. Oh, look at that. It's adorable.